gonna put John's picture. One of you picked out a good place today.
The smokehouse.
It was in that room.
Then we can put John's picture in the smokehouse.
I still do will get you nowhere. Christian love, my son. Actually, actually, if you're as preoccupied with spirituality as we are, then make humor of it, make light of it, but say these things lightheartedly so you can sustain it, by God.
John, Christianity is about justice, and that
What are you
means the
acting
picture
up
goes to
about?
the smokehouse.
I am acting up because, Nanny, I am so pleased that my brother, William, is developing spiritually, and he's on the path to find the great master of the universe. By George, something that you yourself would not be,
John, is that blocking?
you yourself should try it. Really? Well, why don't you jump up there and say then, why don't you?
Well, we don't want to start off on us religion tonight, okay?
Yeah, it is. Move it a little bit over to it, yeah.
Which way? This one?
Yeah, more. A whole lot more. Much more. That way. More, that way. You just
Yeah, but
move it.
Why don't you move the camera, but be careful about the tripod.
Well, John, I don't know how to move this camera without breaking it, but if you insist, I shall.
Well, what is this blocking?
It's blocking Nanny's face. Our mother, John, wants some attention.
Think about, you were talking about John's picture.
But John is not
Wait a minute,
working. It's not working at all.
William.
Don't trust it. Everything's
All right.
falling apart. That tripod needs special care. I think the camera's too heavy for it, actually. Okay. Why don't you go sit down, son? Sit down. Okay.
You were talking about John's picture. The one behind you is better than it's ever been of you, William.
Yep. That's the best picture you've ever done, don't you think? You told me one time that was the best one you'd done because of the subject you had to work with.
Oh, really?
William, why don't you sit down?
Well, I think they're all good, and you know why?
This'll be good. It might block me a little bit.
It's gonna block you.
See if it doesn't block my head. See if it blocks my head. Gizi. Can you go up there, Gizi?
Well, why do we have to have this on at the same time?
Cross Gizi.
No, your head is visible as long as it's like that.
Okay. All right. Like this. Now let's look at this one first, Nanny. I took a lot of pictures of this place.
Then you might have to get close to John to see him because of the light.
Well, what about that music?
That's what that computer makes when he turns it on.
Ugh,
And Nanny, you're gonna have to slip close to John to get a good view of the screen.
I can turn it.
I can see it.
I don't want to see it. I hate
Actually,
pictures.
let me tell you
Well,
some things I've learned about vision.
Full
I hate
wine on it.
pictures.
I am legally blind. Did you know that, my son?
Yes, I knew that. Yes, I'm a lawyer.
But I've learned that there are ways you can see effectively better without being able to see sharply.
Oh, now you are getting profound.
Yeah, but I've learned what that's all about. Basically, I can see now, if you had a tree that, for instance, you had a picture of a tree, a picture of a tree, okay, and it was in perfect detail, so you could see the veins on each leaf and all that. And you looked at it, talk to him and say,
Well, Jay, it was great.
you and I look at these now, can you see it?
Yeah.
This is at night. Now, this is going to be a little bit different. Now I'll start the slideshow, and it'll go one picture after the other.
It's real fun being there, being with you.
John, don't you like these glasses?
Yes,
And they're from that little cheap place over there.
yes. Look at you in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
A little,
Yeah.
you were being a gremlin.
Good place.
Now these are the beautiful shots.
I mean, I would
These
think
are
everybody's
night
gonna
shots.
want to. But, you know, if you want to have something else, at least it's there.
That's the way I see the world. Not that bad, but I see the world. I see the world much darker. There's the moon. No, it's not. It's that you can see the
Yeah,
reflection.
you ought to have a picture of that moon.
Oh,
out
I've
there.
got lots of them. I think I've got a lot of them.
Yeah.
You'll see them. unless they didn't take.
Well, I'm gonna leave on Friday morning. Yeah, and John's gonna leave, Friday afternoon.
If you'll look at those portraits I did, you'll find out what used.
There's a moon. Look at that, Nanny.
Yeah, what is that?
The moon.
Well,
Oh,
look, you mean, what about Nanny? Can Nanny come?
That's you on the back porch.
under what?
That's you on the back porch.
Look, we'd love to.
I think that's the moon, but that's the going of the moon right
Figure it
there.
out. We'll bring some stuff. You want us to bring bread or?
Look at that, there's another moon.
Well, you want me to come over early and?
Look, there's another moon.
Well, golly.
It was so much fun going with you two. Because you handled all those clerks and everything along the
We
way.
don't have to have any wine.
Where, today?
Well, look, I'd like to bring something.
I like the people in North Carolina. I find it to be very easy to interact with them.
That'll be fantastic.
You know, they're easier than California people, I think.
Oh yeah, I noticed some of the older people ahead of us waiting for us to come up there. They were gonna join in.
Yeah, they wanted to kind of get into the act. Isn't that pretty?
Mhm. I suppose if you,
Is that too late?
I mean, it's interesting. Now, this is a night scene. Get right up to it, Nanny. It looks, look, you know that big bush out there is so pretty.
6:30 today.
what is that?
That's that big bush over there, that
Fantastic.
honeysuckle bush.
Okay.
Frankly, these dog pictures,
Maybe we'll
Well,
talk to you
tomorrow
about
y'all
it
gonna
anyway,
attend to
6:30.
Tootsie, aren't you?
Yeah.
We found it.
I should have written that down.
Okay,
That's
great.
great.
Thank you,
Okay.
Jay. Bye-bye. We're going to Jay's for dinner tomorrow night.
Really?
Jay's cooking.
is he?
Yeah, Jay's a good cook, John.
Oh,
He's got
that'd be
several.
great.
He's cooking a salmon dish. Yeah, that'll be nice, won't it, Nanny?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, since you didn't get to see these.
Nanny, would that be nice?
It'll be okay. Should I take dessert?
I kept telling him, well, look, we want to bring something. He said he didn't want us to bring a damn thing. And he was very serious.
That's good. I like it when you know.
Is he coming over here tomorrow?
No, we'll just go to his place for dinner. Otherwise, we won't see him in the daytime. He's going to work.
Oh, good.
Yeah, William. Nanny and I have seen it. I'm gonna get the stuff of the other pictures. There's a few good ones in here of the moon. You wanna see yourself? You wanna go
Of
back?
course.
You were very handsome. Which by the, oh, there you were. I'm sorry.
I am very handsome.
You are a handsome fellow, William. There you are. Did you know which one you can see the best? You can see the blurred one best.
Precisely. You know why? Because it has foliage. The other one has foliage.
Oh, but you have come upon it, haven't you? This is, you have.
Oh, well, yes, I have.
Yes, because one, you're right, it's into the particular. The other is into the general. To see things, we must see the general, the class, not the particular incident. Now, let's turn our attention.
And apply these principles.
Students, don't forget, next week.
Yeah, turn that so Nanny can see it more when we get going, John.
Why don't you put some Sprite in your wine?
I'm gonna put something in your knuckle sandwich in somebody's.
More,
Wow.
Josh, you can't see it because I'm at that angle. Now we're talking. Nanny, can you see it pretty good now?
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm supposed to see something.
You should see Nanny.
She's not supposed to see it, just
I
relax.
see a little.
Relax and drink your wine, Nanny. I see where Lee Brown gets her anxiety, a double dose. Half of it from Daddy and half of it from you.
And that's
Y'all
why
need just to
Brown is like
relax.
she is.
And she's a total maniac. She is ripped apart by worry because she doesn't trust God. If you notice that, she takes after Nanny that way. She does. She thinks that you and I are out of it because we love God.
Was that the telephone?
That's the telephone. Okay, I bet it's Jay.
I bet it's Lee Brown. Oh, William.
Hello? Hey, Jay.
Who is it,
William.
Jay?
Yeah.
No, just sitting in the
Are we
living room.
going in, do we want him to come by tomorrow morning?
Well, we drove up to Lake Forest and back.
I don't know. We'll find out. What they